everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you are highly welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you guys 2 turban styles and 2 hijab styles as well, using my lovely friend's hair. It's going to be for big bun, so I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to be using a head cap just to cover her hair up and get it ready for the hijab. As you can see, because her bun is really big, the best thing to do is try to cover it up as much as possible by tucking it inside the hair itself. Because if you're wearing a see-through fabric, you wouldn't want your hair to show. So as you can see, her hair is all covered. So the first style I'm going to be doing, I'm going to use this lovely silky hijab. It has some floral at the bottom of it, which is really nice for spring and summer. One of my friends gave me this from Vietnam. I'll try my best to find a lookalike for you guys to actually purchase one. And so I'm going to start from one end, making sure that the floral part doesn't go on the head, it goes more on the side. And then add down to her head. I'm going to use a safety pin just to attach at the bottom. I look good already. Literally. So the best part about this hijab tutorial is that you're going to be doing layers on here just to make the fabric and the hijab look even more better. So first thing you can do is by layering the fabric. So you just put one layer and then you use the next one and then pull on top of each other, so you wouldn't have to use that much pin. So I'm going to try to do 3 layers because the bun is really big, so I want some leftover fabric to actually be able to tuck under her bun as well. So that's 2 layers. And then the 3rd layer. And then just bring all of them together in one corner, just like this, as you can see. And then bring the pen in, so pull it in and then flip it over so it's more secure. Just like that. So this is how it looks like at the top. So now the next step you'll be doing, you take the long part of the fabric and just flip around her neck. So as you can see, the layer is just there, so you keep them together and flip around her neck. And then bring it around the back so you can actually tuck in the part that's left there so you can't see her skin, and then bring it to the front again. So for the front, as you can see, this part is left over. And then you got this part as well. I wanted to keep this revealed because it's so lovely. You want to see the floral part of the fabric. So for this part that's left over, you can just tuck it into your shirt and make sure you spread it out so people cannot see your skin underneath because the fabric is a bit see-through. And then bring this part and just lay on top. And then this part now can just be all nice and showing people what lovely fabric you have. So this is how it looks. For this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a turban with this fabric. It's just a basic fabric with a little bit of print. So I'm going to use the fabric and I'm just going to use my leg to fold it up a little bit. But I'm not going to fold it that much because our bun is very big, so we want it to cover it as much as possible. So just like that, and then you can get it to the middle. So make sure that the middle part is the one that goes on her head. So now I'm just going to take the fabric, so you don't need any pin for this hijab tutorial. So just take the fabric, make sure to tuck the bun in like this and then bring around and then tie the fabric around her bun. so you know then that no one's going to see the bun. Make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't come off, and make sure that the head cap is also hidden underneath the bun. You can come back to the middle. Thank you very much. So this is how it looks like so far. And then now you just fold this fabric into two and then flatten it out like this, and then twist it around her hair. Just like this. So after twisting it like this, just take this part and tuck it in. Tuck it underneath the little knot that you've made, so all the mess is already hidden. And then for the other part of the fabric, you do the same thing. Flatten it out just like this, and then bring it around, making sure that you can connect the bun, because as you can see, the gap between the bun and the hair, the head itself, is quite deep. So when you take this hijab, you pull it between them so you don't see the gap as much. And then this part, you do the same thing by tucking it in, but I would recommend, because if your fabric is short, just literally twist them like this so all the mess is out of the way, and then tuck it at the back again. So this is how it looks like at the top. So for this headscarf style, I'm going to be doing a turban. So for this one, you need to make sure that one end of fabric is shorter and the other side is longer. So I'm going to put the gem at the front, making sure one end is shorter. And I'm going to use the same technique that I used for the other turban style, by making sure that the bun is tucked in under the hijab. So depending on the size of your bun, you can measure how much fabric, which one you want to do shorter or which one you want to do longer. So now you just need to put your fabric together and then flip around the bun. Yeah, and then twist around, making sure that the parts that the excess part of the fabric is tucked in just like this, a bit flat, so it's easier for you to tuck it in behind the hijab without the fabric just coming out. And then the long part that's been left over, you can just bring that round like this. So for this headscarf tutorial, I'm going to be doing a hijab style using the same type of fabric I used for the other hijab as well. It's a chiffon one with the gems. So this one, you need to make sure it's in the middle. So put in the middle part of the hijab on the head. So for this part, make sure that you put your hand just next to your ears and then tuck in the hijab. Just fold it like this. So this will help you to do the hijab tighter, because it's chiffon, it's quite loose. It naturally loosens itself up. So it's good to do that tuck-in, so it just makes it nice and tight when you're around your face. And then you can just put one finger here just to make it a bit pointy. And then just put a safety pin in. And then you bring all the fabric round, and then you can use one of them and just flip around like this, making sure the other part is on the shoulder on here, and then use this part and flip it, but just do it underneath the first hijab. And then you don't mind to turn around. So at the back, as you can see, your back will be showing, but you can wear turtleneck, which will hide your back, or you can also put it like this and put another safety pin, but you don't have to if you have turtleneck, because your back will be hidden anyway, so you can just leave it loose like this. thank you guys for watching my video. Please comment below and let me know which hijab or turban style was your favorite. And thank you to Sabrina for actually being my model. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.